second dog.
No, but she'd love to rescue one from death, wouldn't she?
Yeah, well, the reason why she was interested in Annie is because she felt like the dog was maybe coming to her, and then over the weekend, it probably was all meant to be because their ceiling caved in.
Oh, my goodness.
A black mold problem in their house.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so they're having a tough time now. So now is not a good time for another dog. They have a bunch of, and the kittens have not come yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she did give me her phone number.
Alrighty.
You'd like to call. It's area code 518, important part.
Okay.
Again, it's not 100% necessary. I thought if it was somewhat of an easy thing to do.
Okay.
But again, I'll let you know if I can get a player, because I know that you use your player all the time, so I don't want a chance having that in the mail or anything like that.
No, I also have a backup, a brand new one. I always keep a brand new one as a backup.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll ask around in any case.
Oh, well, let me see. Okay, what else is going on? How is Shay?
Oh, Shay's great.
Oh, that's good.
She's very, very happy.
You said that you had to speak sternly to Shay about not chasing cats. Well, I didn't ever want to speak sternly to Annie, because I never wanted to break her spirit. She had such a great spirit.
Uh-huh.
And I never wanted to break that, because I've seen dogs whose spirit has been broken.
Well, yeah, I think that's if they're beaten and mistreated. But sometimes speaking sternly to them will save their life in a lot of cases, like training them not to go into the road and stuff like that. But Shay I don't think her spirit's broken.
You don't?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. All righty.
But,
what's Andrew?
never, hit her or anything like that, so. But I'm sure dogs who've been hit have a broken spirit.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Annie's irrepressible, really.
Yeah.
How is Andrew?
He's good. He's getting over a cold also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he's doing all right.
All righty.
Yeah. All right. Well, I better get going because my head feels like it's gonna implode.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. It's not your fault.
Okay, the remedies aren't helping you much, huh?
Well, I just started taking them, so I guess it'll take a little bit of time.
Did you know about the man who was mad at himself because he didn't invest in FedEx 30 years ago? He thought they were a fly-by-night company. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's good.
Take care of yourself, Vicki.
Okay. Well, we'll talk soon, Glennie.
All right.
Thanks. Okay. Take care.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Today's joke.
Okay.
Yeah, computers are in the Bible. Eve said to Adam, "Do you want an apple too?"
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, Jessica.
Well, I appreciate your time, ma'am. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and I look forward to researching to see one of your shows on TV.
Yes, you can go. You go to YouTube, and then you go to A Chat with Glendora. And I would put in the number 5800 because those are the most recent ones.
Okay, will do.
All right. And I wish you well.
You have a wonderful rest of your day, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Jessica. It's the American International College Yearbook, 125th edition. It's all very commercial. So I have to think about that. We're doing the in-mail. What a terrible stack. It looks to me like at least 75 of letters to answer. Here's a portrait for you folks for a rainy afternoon. See the rainy afternoon out there, and it's only 54 degrees. But here they are, all three of them lined up on the same bed. .com, Amadeus, and Sebastian.
Appointment. She step out.
Okay, is Ron there?
Nope, neither one. They took
Okay.
off for the day. I don't know if you had a game tonight or not.
Well, can you tell me what the status is on my 1993 Lincoln?
Oh, it's running. I can
that's
tell you
good.
that. We got it running.
You did. What was wrong with the electrical thing that it wouldn't...
The aftermarket alarm system that's in it?
It was the alarm system?
Yeah, that was messing it up.
Oh, yeah. Did it get... I figured that it's because I didn't cover it and the window was open because the motor was broken and because water got into it.
Got the window up.
Yeah, you did. Did you put a new motor in it?
No, it doesn't need a motor. It needs a window regulator.
Oh, okay. Did you do that?
No, that's $331. We want to talk to you before we did that. That's for the part.
What's a window regulator?
It's the part that makes the window go up and down. It's the motor drives it. It's cable operated. That's the motor drives that and makes it go up and down.
Well, couldn't I get that at a junkyard for $50 the way I did for the driver's side?
I'm not sure. Did we do that for you?
I
Did
think
somebody else do that?
I can't remember.
Okay.
But I remember that I got a part. I went over to
So we can call and find out how much it's going to be and stuff like that. See if we can locate one.
Yeah, I won it. I got it at Broadway
Okay.
Junkyard.
Yeah, we can double check that.
Okay, and it was.
All right.
Yeah, it was.
From there.
And right. All right. That's good. And then what about that front passenger tire? It has a
I
slope.
plugged it. There was a screw in it.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
Oh,
there
good.
was a screw in it, so I plugged it.
Oh, thank you for doing that. And then what about the oil, lube, and
Oil
filter?
change and the fuel filter's done too.
And the lube and the, and did you put in a gas filter or?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yep,
good.
I lubed everything all up. Gas filter's in it.
Yeah. Oh, good. You know a lot. You know a lot.
Yep.
Now let's see. What else was there? Did it need inspection?
Yes, I did the inspection on it too.
Oh, good.
Everything's all set except for that window motor.
All right. Why don't you?
We'll have to call around and get see if we can find one, locate one.
Yes, I think so. Broadway motor. Broadway. What do you call it? What do they call themselves?
Yeah.
Broadway.
Broadway junkyard. Yeah, LKQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a hold of them and see if we can find one for you.
Oh, thanks for all the information. What is your name?
My name's Rich Thomas.
Nice to meet you, Rich. Don't I know you from before?
Yeah, I probably talked to you before.
Didn't we drive up together one time? Didn't we drive the 1993 Lincoln home one time?
No, that was Paul. That was the other guy.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right. So when do you want me to call you back, Rich?
What's that?
When do you want me to call you back?
Give us a call tomorrow.
Okay.
Have the boss do some research into getting that window motor, that window regulator through LKQ or something.
And do you know how much the bill is so far?
No, not off the top of my head, no.
All right, then that's good. Okay, don't call again today. All right, thank you, Rich.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It was arduous, folks. You would have enjoyed it, I guess. But it would have been a long video. It was 3 hours, the in-mail. There's the in-mail tray. Empty. You remember what it looked like. How many pieces of mail was there? 54 pieces of mail. And here's the record. The money's all used up. There were many donations and many bills. This is 40 telephone calls. This is in mail. What did it take? It took 3 hours. That would be all of the afternoon. And here it is. We'll go to the mailbox and see if there's any more. And every 10 that were done, I went to Buddha and read beautiful things like this. The richness and the surpassing peace of immersion in the absolute. The rapture of him who has annihilated passion. And reached the ocean of nirvana. He is cleansed of impurities and freed of illusion. He may live in the world and yet be unspoiled, unsoiled. For craving is extinguished and the way attained. This is deliverance, salvation, and the bliss of heaven and the life everlasting. I don't think you could say more than that. This takes care of everything.
Press 4 for the previous message. Press 3 for the first message.
Oh, it's Ellie Kislinger, Glendora. I just heard the good news from Susan about Orphan Annie. I'm so happy. I was afraid to give you a call before, but I'll talk to you then tomorrow sometime. I'm so happy for you. Bye now.
That Orphan Annie found a
Press
home.
3 for advanced options. Press 5 to repeat the current message. Press 6 to play the next message. Press 7 to delete this message. Press last message.
Hi, Glendora. It's Susan.
Her daughter.
I just want to let you know whatever you can give regarding blankets or quilts is always welcome. And I spoke with my mom tonight, and she's so happy that that dog, Maze, got a good home. All right, I'm up till about 11. Otherwise, leave me another message. You're the best. Bye.
So is this cat happy that the
Press
dog
4 for the previous
found a
message.
good home?
Press 3 for message deleted. No more messages. Press 4 for the previous.
I think you have to call him again to get those other old messages.
The person at extension 518328 the password. You have 6 old messages. Press 1 for old first message.
Hi, Glennie. It's Vicky. I'm so happy Annie found...
Change word, change word, change word, change word, change word, change... Oh, change to folder 6. Messages. Press 2 to change folders. Press 3 for advanced options. Press 0 for mailbox options. Press no more messages. Press 2 to change folders.
Hey, that's
Press
clear.
3 for advanced
I'll have to
options.
shut off the
Press
camcorder.
0 for at 12:22 p.m.
Hi, Glennie. It's Vicky. I'm so happy Annie found a good home and that she'll be speaking Spanish soon. I told Holly and she said that she's glad she's a good home. And I'll get her number from you either today or tomorrow. I haven't seen her yet at work. Just been talking to her on day now. So I'll let you know when to start counting the 8 weeks, but not... But Holly still thinks any day now. So I'll let you know when to start counting the 8 weeks, but not yet. And also, and Chelsea, my cousin, does already have a cell phone, so she does not need a track phone, but thank you so much for the offer. She got a new New York number and on her phone. So, sorry, I have a cold, so I'm feeling a bit under the weather. But everything else is perfect. Take care. Bye.
Message deleted. Message 2 received yesterday at 2:42 p.m.
Hi, Glendora. It's Judy Schilke returning your call. Hey, I just want to tell you that I'm not going to be able to meet you tomorrow. I have a very hectic schedule, and I work in Bloomfield, so I doubt you'd be able to come to Bloomfield before your Plainville appointment. It'd be too complicated to try and tell you how to get here. But I thank you anyways. If for some faint chance you can't come to Bloomfield, let me know. You'll have to get some directions. But we're on Cottage Grove Road in Bloomfield. If you want to give me a call, 860-637-0067. Okay? Thank you.
Press 4 for the previous message. Message deleted. Message 3 received yesterday at 2:46 p.m. Press 4 for the previous message. Press 3 for advanced options. Press 5
See, his
to
leg
repeat
is all
the current
better.
message. Press 6 to play the next message. Press 7 to delete message. 4 received yesterday at 3:13 p.m. Message deleted. Message 5 received yesterday at 3:14 p.m. Press 4 for the previous message. Message deleted. Last message received yesterday at 8:15 p.m.
Oh, it's Ellie Kisslinger, Glendora. I just heard the good news from Susan about Orphan Annie. I'm so happy. I was afraid to give you a call before, but I'll talk to you then tomorrow sometime. I'm so happy for you. Bye now.
Message deleted. No more messages. Press 4 for the previous message.
Okay, thank you. And now, folks, let's go down to Apple. We're looking for the cursor. There he is. Down to Apple. Right there. And click. And watch. Let's see if we got any new shows on YouTube. What do we got here? What's this one say? 58:11, 8, and 58:12, 9. Oh, we're up to that. That's pretty good. Thank you, Devin. Edit, insight. October 5th, that was yesterday. What's that mean, public? Okay, let's see what the show is. Want to? Okay. Here's the cursor. And you puts it onto the show. It may not be ready. And you click. And it comes up. Hi, John McClendon.
Good morning, Glendora.
How nice that the man at Sitco said we could sit at his picnic table and discuss the Bible.
Yes, it's very
now
nice.
You go to.
How about
chapter
screen.
11, Matthew? You like that one?
Sure. Love all of God's Word.
You like them all, right?
Amen.
You have a new friend here, John.
Yes.
Somebody who adores
lovely.
You. Yeah, she loves you. Oh, she thinks you're so wonderful, John. Go full screen now.
Which is complete. So yeah, so that's really the message right there, is that the family of God is really big. In fact, he says that the number of heaven is
yeah, that's full screen on the computer.
Of the seashore. So that's quite a big number, because the sands of the seashore. Well, if anybody would care to.
What did Devin put up for titles?
Sand on a beach.
John McClendon in Pittsfield, Matthew. Steps to the only joy. Well, that won't do, John, because you have to have it right at the top. Yeah,
once
that
again,
has to be right at the top of the show.
And my name is John McClendon, 103 Daniels Avenue, Pittsfield, Mass.
It's not on the screen.
413-441-6774. And I take full responsibility for the making of this film. Lord bless.
That's so good, John. Now,
that was wonderful.
This Vario isn't like the other Vario. The other Vario will give you 2 hours and a half, so we have to go charge this at the man's electricity and put up another camcorder.
Okay.
Alrighty. And buy the doggy something.
Yeah, I don't know if...
This is something new that YouTube is doing. Well, what happened to the show? No, Devin, that's not it. You have to have it at the top and at the bottom. And it has to be in writing. So that's a failure. That will have to be done over again. Okay, let's see what else is wrong. Okay, you take this down by hitting that, takes it back to size. You want to go back to the last page it was on. Okay, let's go to the second show, see what's wrong with that. So up to 5808, is that right? So where are we going today, folks? We're going to Hudson. An outfit is coming in from Pennsylvania, I understand, and in 3 days, this extravaganza, they're going to build a public radio station. I repeat, they are going to build a public radio station from scratch and get it onto the air and get it to broadcasting. This has connected somehow with Steve Pierce and Brenda and the dogs and Victoria and Carolyn and Andrew Lynn. So we're waiting for them to pick us up, and of course the dog is going. I would not leave the dog. The dog would be broken-hearted should I leave her. And she was a good dog this morning. We have to find a home for her, better even than the home I'm giving her. A lifelong companion.
The station will have a very polished group of people here who really sound good, and the station's schedule will be filled out. So the other advantage in New Orleans was that with this library of tapes, they avoided what's called warm body radio in the community radio business, where you go, oh my God, we have a time slot that's open on Tuesday morning at 10. Everybody works during the day. We can't find anybody good. Can we find somebody? And yeah, you can. They tend to be oftentimes real losers who are self-promoters. And otherwise aren't really motivated to help the radio station. They're there either because they have nothing else to do.
Folks, I had to call JVC to find out how to erase a file on this SD card, and be very careful not to erase the new files that haven't been processed. And they told me how. And you know something, it took 2 hours to erase the old footage on this SD. It took me 2 hours to do it. You have to go to menu twice. And then what do? You go to menu twice. Oh, and then you press the OK button for delete. And when delete comes up, you go from yes to no, yes to delete, and no not to, and then it deletes, and up comes the next one, and that took 2 hours, and I deleted like 100 files. Now this is the rainy morning of October the 6th, Wednesday. It's very typically October weather with the leaves turning. It's 8 o'clock. I'll give you the itinerary. This is Route 203. Are we still on 203 or 22?
203.
Coming to 22, and this time we're not going to take 41. We're going to take 71. Because it goes right into 7. And we'll stop at Winsted, and we'll see Cindy, and I'll try to find David. And then we'll go to the TV station, and we'll drop off the DVD disc that I handed into him and didn't finalize. Can you imagine that? I'm too old to make mistakes like that. No. So he showed me it wouldn't play, and I came home and I finalized it. And then I want to hand into him the Bakary, and I want to hand into him We Met. And that's about the helping the dogs and cats and rebuilding the shelter. And then we want to hike her to Route 8. We have to be in Broomfield by 11:30, Greg. And do an interview there with Judy, who is the person constructing the masquerade ball and the murder mystery, to raise money for the shelter for the dogs and cats. Then we're due into Plainville at 2 o'clock and do a discussion of the Bible. What's that all about, Greg?
They're going to work in the roads, I guess.
Rainy day.
How about that? Here's 22 here.
Thanks. And from Plainville, we'll go over and see Bob Peterson, and we'll go over to Nutmeg, and we'll hand in the Wilmette and the Barkery there and ask them to start playing it right away, because we're trying to rebuild the shelter for the cats and dogs. And we might call up Robert Lee to say hello to him, the town manager of Plainville. And no dog, folks. No dog. The seat is empty. No dog. Then we will go to East Hartford. And I'll try to see Chuck Treat, who administers public access for the town of East Hartford. And he administers it against the law, so you have to watch him. And I'll try to see the Hallamans, Pastor Hallaman, with Truth Tabernacle. I'll try to see Sharon Miller to see if Pastor Hallaman picked up my computer and found out what was wrong with it, the one that was hit by lightning. And we'll call, see if Williams wants to do an interview, or if anybody in the Methodist Church wants to in East Hartford, and we'll call Scott in Manchester and see if she wants to do an interview. And then we'll head straight back onto Route 44. What animal eats with its tail? They all do. What do you call a smart duck, Gregory?
I don't know.
A wisecracker. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Dufek renamed little orphan Annie Maisie, because she teaches Spanish in the high school, and maize is the Spanish word for corn. So she might rename me too.
They set a fire to it.
Good heavens.
I hate to see that happen.
Keep going.
All right, there's the pawn shop is right there. And then,
Go up to
there's a spot
David's.
right up here, I guess.
Is that David's right there?
The pawn shop is right back there.
No, I wanted David's.
What is David's up the street? Or?
Yeah.
He's got a flag, doesn't he?
Yeah, got a flag out that says open.
Looks like my van.
And I never can find it.
There's a flag. Instant antiques. I'm not sure. There's a...
Keep going, honey. Because I didn't see the flag. Okay, David, I miss you every time. Alrighty.
Maybe it's not up here.
No, turn around anytime, Greg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've gone by it.
What's the name of his place?
Oh, I've forgotten. I never did know.
Sure it's not this one up here. Betsy's Boutique. It's not it.
Wait a second, maybe this is it.
No, I don't think so. Well, there's a bunch of stuff here. There's a pizza place.
No.
All right. Yeah, I'll turn around.
Thank you very much.
nice?
Winsted, Connecticut, New England. Well, hello, David, anyway. I'm sorry I never can find you.
He's got that little small place.
Yeah, he's got a very small place, but it has a nice flag outside, and I never can find it.
Maybe it's that one right there. I don't know. Buy and sell coins. Vintage toys, that's it, isn't it? Step back in time?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, it looks like it's closed, I think. So.
You think he's closed?
Yeah, it looks like it to me.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, hello, David, anyway. All right, now I'll go to the jewelry store. You want me to get out now?
Where's the jewelry store?
Right down there, next to Winsted News. Right here. Thank you.
Can I come in too? Or?
Sure. But not for long, Greg.
Yeah, okay, just for...
And remember, you don't want to buy stuff, you want to sell stuff.
Yeah, I know. I can look for a phrase.
Hi, Cindy. Hi, Greg Fowler. It's Greg Washburn in Glendora. We said hello to you, but we're here at 9 o'clock. And I see your hours are at 10 o'clock. So we leave you a blessing anyway. I have to close the camera because it's really pouring.
Why, who are you?
Well, Mr. Darren told me about how interesting...
I've never seen you before in my life. Oh, good. Here we go.
How interesting it was that you came between 7:30 and 9 o'clock and discussed Winsted.
Most of the guys aren't here today because of the rain.
Yeah, you gotta get to already. Fred.
Fred's gone, and
yeah.
What do you want to discuss?
Well, I remember 1955 coming here, my husband and I, and half of the road was gone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember that in August very, very clearly.
Coming from where?
Where were we coming from? Well, his mother and father lived in Terryville.
Oh.
And we were coming to visit them, and we lived in Springfield, Mass. He was a reporter for the Springfield, Massachusetts newspaper.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that storm.
My father had a store right down here at the...
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the day before my birthday.
He's the only one. He was one of the
What,
only ones.
August what?
August. My birthday's August 20th. That was
Yeah,
August 19th.
yeah.
He's one of the only stores that stayed open after the flood.
Oh, really? What kind of store
Well,
was
the
it?
grocery store, but he had to throw all the meat and stuff away.
Yeah,
He couldn't
yeah,
sell, only sold canned goods.
Yeah. Well, I think it's interesting what you fellows do, get together every morning, have coffee and talk it over.
Well, we used to, like I said, we used to have the chief of police used to come down all the time, but right now his wife is retired, so his schedule has changed.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you know, and another officer used to come up. That was an officer back in, you know, well, he was in the service during '55. He come home. And he was they were on duty. They put him on duty protecting a lot of the alcohol beverages that they confiscated out of all the package stores. And these guys, they come home from the service, and that's what they had to do. They had to guard him because obviously it was, you know.
So who are you, man?
Well, I have a TV show on 20 TV stations in 20 TV stations in Connecticut alone.
Oh,
And
what channel?
It depends on the TV station. Here it would be channel
13?
13?
Yeah.
I think I've seen you on there once.
Yeah.
No, I think so. Yeah, maybe. I've been on for 3 or 4 years. And but I thought that was interesting what Darren told me. How many of you usually come down and talk things over?
There's usually what, 6 or 7 guys?
Yeah.
Well, you see that big picture up on the wall there?
Tell me which one.
Big one way up.
That one right up there?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well, that used to be across the street from where Super Saver is now down here.
Oh, really?
Used to be Grant's used to be in there.
Yeah, Grant's. I remember
Across
Grant.
the street used to be Sox's taxi stand. And every year during World Series time, there's a scoreboard up there. You see it up there, the scoreboard? I don't know if you can see it in the middle of the picture.
I'll try close up.
But there was a scoreboard up there, and he would keep everybody updated on the, on the World Series. Because he probably had one of the only radios in town. I think that's around 1949. Where are you going? Well, that picture was taken by the late Fred Beanie Fournier. They owned a bakery in town.
Oh, how nice.
And he had most of the pictures you see over there on the wall were taken by him.
Those over there?
Yes.
They're very nice pictures.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, there's a picture over there that has the bakery on it.
The whole family, right? Yeah. Him and his brother and his father.
You see it over there on the wall near
Fournier's Bakery, yeah.
It's about 3 up from the bottom. You see this says Fournier's Bakery on it.
Fournier.
Yeah. You can see it over there on the wall.
I had a friend named Fournier. That's a good French name. Yeah, Fournier.
Where?
Fournier.
Terryville?
No, it wasn't in Terryville. It was in Springfield, Mass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we keep everybody updated on Winston's business here.
Try to sometimes, you know.
This is nice. This is like the old Cracker Barrel. Remember?
Yeah, that's what we were saying. All we needed was an old wood stove here, but you know.
That's right. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. This will be on in November.
November? I hope we're still around.
Yeah, we should be.
Take care.
Well, like I said, you stop in again, and some of the guys will be here. If you come in a little earlier today, there was another 5 guys in here. Just
5? 5 just...
When we say Fred, Jimmy was there, young Jimmy.
And she just came in lately.
Yep, she just flew in last week.
Take care.
Okay, thank you.
And bless you all.
Bless you.
Here we are, folks, at Charter TV again in Winsted. And we're too early, of course, for John Palinkas, but we're going to leave these very urgent discs for him to cable cast if he will be so kind. Thank you.
I'll wait here.
Yeah, right there. Enjoy your coffee. You can hear it raining. Hi there. Hello. Hi there.
Can I help you?
Yes, please. Would you be so
Is that
kind?
on? That's not to be on. You gotta shut that off, please.
I never can understand why people are ashamed to be videotaped. What are they doing wrong? And I don't have to shut it off. But voluntarily, I did. Okay, on to Waterbury. Thank you for the rubber band. She gave me a rubber band. Alrighty.
Is there a woman who's working in there, I guess?
Yeah.
Or, oh, really?
I guess you just came to work, right?
Yeah, I didn't see you last time.
Thanks to you, Greg. You got up so early.
Do they have like a receptionist or somebody there?
It's not a receptionist, Greg. It's a money collector, and that alone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
People pay their bills there?
Yep. That's what they're there for. That and that alone.
Money collector.
Want to do some more words, folks? We're leaving Winsted, headed for Waterbury. You're going down Route 8, Greg.
Uh-huh.
Accept. To receive with a consenting mind. I received the command to shut off the camcorder with a coerced mind. Now, an acceptance. Let's see, an acceptance is you have a person who has given his assent and made an engagement to have upon him a bill of exchange. And the bill of exchange says that he will pay the amount when it's due according to the terms agreed upon. And Greg sneezed at that one. Accessible, easy to approach. Available. Charter.com. Is that the charter place?
Yeah, that truck there's.
Oh, okay. Their place is right up the street.
Charter.com.
An access is a fit of passion, an outburst, as an access of fury, or an access of zeal. Accession, addition to property by increase, growth, or labor. An accessory, an assistant to the commission of an offense. You have accessory before the fact, before the offense, and accessory after the fact, after the offense. As one who shelters with intent to defeat the justice. Now that's what the U.S. attorneys do. Their intent is to defeat justice. And that is also what the district attorneys for the counties, for the states do. Their intent is to defeat justice. Accidental, incidental.
8 South.
8 South. Accidental, incidental, casual, fortuitous, happening without design, outside the regular cause of things. Occipital is hawk-like. Occipital vision. To acclaim. to shout, to call out loudly, to acclaim with joy. Acclivity, an upward slope. So down Route 8 we go to Waterbury. And we won't be getting off at Route 6 Bristol, Greg. What did that sign just say?
Is it Waterbury, I think 27?
It's that far?
Something like that, yeah.
Greg, I want to ask you, remember when we got onto Route 83 and Mr. Wimet said to take Route 119, didn't he? Okay, let's go back. We were taping a show in the TV studio.
He said to take like what, 79 or something like that?
No, he said 119.
119.
And you remember you took it, and it's the same way that woman showed you that other time?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we get off at that exit? 84, get off of 84 at that exit.
Yeah.
119 or 116 or whatever.
Yeah, I could look for that.
Or we could go the other way, the way you had before, the second exit down through town. What did that sign say?
Harwinton, I think it's...
Oh, Harwinton, yes. Franklin's uncle had a farm in Harwinton. Big New England farm. I remember this road, folks, Route 8, when it was just 2 lanes. Back in 1950. When I used to commute from Springfield, Massachusetts to Schenectady, New York to do the SS Glendora on Channel 6 WRGE.
To serve and protect.
Whom? To serve and protect whom?
Somebody.
Not the public. This is Waterbury, Connecticut, and it's 10 o'clock. And let's count some blessings. For Buddha, for his serenity, 2. For his compassion, 3. For his holiness, 4. For his beauty of demeanor, 5. His dignity, 6. The good he did in the world, 7. For his emergence into the absolute, 8. For the brotherhood he founded and sisterhood, 9. For what he's taught me, 10. It's beautiful. 11. Thanks for the rain that we've had for 3 or 4 days. How much we needed it. 12. For this car. A great creation. 13. For Gregory. Another great creation. 14. For a chat with Glendora. 15. We're almost through in Connecticut. 16. For Skype. For this beautiful earth you made, God. 17, for the new wonders you are creating. 18, for churches. 19, and here's the big one. Can you see it?
Somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. They got a Cadillac. I don't know who that is. Maybe it's the governor. It looks like the president.
Can you see the name of this? Here's this beautiful church. Look at it, folks. Isn't it grand? What a grand church. Wow, that's a big one. This time we took the correct side of the park. And Walcott Street's up ahead. It's an interesting city, has interesting buildings. Is that another empty factory, Greg? Looks to me like another empty factory.
Yeah, probably most of it's empty.
New England is full of these. This was a city. This city was known for brass, for making brass. Yep, that's what it was. A factory. A factory, and a big one.
road splits, they say take the left, so this is it. This is some interesting stuff.
Huge houses. Huge. Look at the size of them. Look at the size of these houses. Wow, that's the biggest one yet.
Like 3 stories or something.
Yeah.
A lot of rooms.
Hi, folks.
Hello, come on in.
How are you?
Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
What can I do for you?
I have the paperwork for this. Unfortunately, I went home, left home without it. But I've got the person to sign, Joe Wimette. Do you know him? He's the animal control officer for Wolcott.
Okay.
And he signed for me. It's a special. We're trying to raise funds to rebuild the animal shelter in Terryville.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is, I've got 2 tapes. One was Joe that we did here.
Okay.
And that I have to make a dub of for you tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll mail it to you with the paperwork. And these are specials. And if you would be so kind as to play them as often as you can.
How long are they?
29.
Okay. I'll use them as filler then.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
And the reason we're trying to use this, you know, they're having a ball.
Is there 1 on here or 2 on?
1.
1. Okay.
We're having a ball on October 26th.
Okay.
So if you'd be so kind as to run it as soon as you can and as long as you can, as often as you can.
Okay.
And this week and the week of October 11th and the week of October 18th, both of them. I'm talking about both of them. The one with Wimette, I'll send you. If you would be so kind to do that. This is the Barkery. They're helping to raise money for the to rebuild the animal. Are you going to the ball?
No.
It's a masquerade ball.
10. What is the date?
Of the ball?
Yeah.
October 26th.
26. Okay, so I'll have them play this as much as possible.
Oh, gee, that's nice of you.
Okay.
Do you have a card with your address on it so that I can...
Somewhere in this mess.
This is my friend Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Isn't it wonderful we have the rain?
Yeah, it's supposed to be nice this weekend. That's all I care about.
Yep, that's it.
And I need your address to send them. And I've got the papers, as I say. They're all signed.
There you
go.
go.
Oh, thanks very much. And that's got your address on it.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Now, we're going to Bloomfield to interview Judy, who's running this ball, October 26th. And do you know the best way for us to get on to Route 44?
I do not.
Uh-huh.
Route 44.
The Bloomfield, I've never been there.
No.
Does it cross over?
That's 44. Isn't that the one that goes like up Avon way?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It goes.
I would say maybe 84.
84 will take us to 44. That would be great because we know
Yeah.
how to get to 84.
Yeah, I think 84 probably to 44. Maybe in Farmington or somewhere around there.
Yeah, that sounds right. And Bloomfield is before Avon, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
I know Simsbury. Okay,
Yeah, that'd probably be your best bet.
we'll try 84.
Okay.
All right, we
All
don't
right.
have to be there until 10:30.
Good. You got plenty of
No,
time.
11:30. We got plenty of time.
All right.
Thanks for helping me
You're
so
welcome.
much.
I'll leave this down for the guys to play.
Oh, thank you. All right.
We got an 84, we're gonna go east.
84 East. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
You're Lisa?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
So the name of the... All right.
All right, you're all set.
This drill operator says, Doctor, I'm a drill operator and I have a nervous problem. And the doctor says, the drill makes too much noise? And he says, no, the guy next to me hums. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Lisa.
You're welcome.
That Lisa, what is she, the director or something, or the administrator?
Yeah, I would think so, uh-huh. Did you get everything you wanted, Greg?
Yeah.
You got your copy of Friends? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna take, I'm not gonna, never gonna.
Do you like this little newspaper?
Well, I might, yeah, I'll take one, sure. All right. Like menus, I got the menu to the Applewood place. I showed the menu to my mother. She says, "Oh, it looks really good."
Well, it was good.
Yeah, it was.
I like my own cooking better, though.
Yeah, I had my ate my leftover sandwich the next day.
Yep. I gave mine to the skunks. They ate every bit of it. Thank you very much. Very, very nice. Yes, it is. Thank you, Greg. Folks, right here at this very spot, this very, very spot is where I left my red Averio camera. Never to be seen again. Hi, folks. Hello. Did anybody ever turn in my red Averio? Never did. I had to get a new one. I love that camera. Well, I was dumb, you know. Thank you.
Leave it here?
I did.
Donuts and here?
Well, no, on that gas pump.
Oh, so you gotta ask them then.
I did, yeah. I asked you both. Thank you.
Es más duro para...
How are you?
Well, my man, I don't know about this all being all right here, bro.
On your way here?
I'm just looking. I want some cold. I'm like dehydrated.
Hi there.
Oh, you don't lose your camera.
Yeah, nobody ever turned it in, right? I had to buy a new one. You, $30. Nobody ever turned it in, right?
No. $34.
Yeah, just 30's enough.
30.
Yeah.
Which number you want?
5.
Okay.
Could I have a receipt or?
Sure.
Thanks. Isn't that awful that I did that? The other one was a better one than this one. Yeah. It was fancier. Well, thank you anyway. Thank you. Nobody ever turned it in, huh? Thank you. Bad Bunny. Blues have read a Vario camera. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, sir.
Does Route 84 connect with Route 44? Does Route 84 connect with Route 44?
84 what? Oh,
Does Route 84 connect with Route 44?
Route 40. Yeah.
It does. Go east.
East.
Yeah, thank you.
Before Hartford, you will see the sign.
I'm on 4 I'm not using it.
That postman was so nice giving us directions. Greg and I got off of Route 84 at Route 72, Plainville. And so we took Route 10. Back north to Route 44. And now we'll go east on 44. 12 miles. And it's about 11:11.